Hi, Kerry. Thank you so much for coming here to MomFair, and welcome to MomFair TV. So happy to have you.
Thanks for having me. It's fantastic to be here with you guys.
Well, you are truly an inspiration. You are the founder of a new company called OptIn. Why don't you tell us a little bit about OptIn and what you're doing for moms?
OptIn was founded as a need that I found as I had transitioned out of the workforce and was trying to transition back in. I had the opportunity to move across the country with my husband's job, and I kept coming across well-educated, talented women that wanted to opt back in but didn't have the resources. And we lose so much of ourselves being a mom that when I moved back to LA the last time, I could feel the shift in the society. And I said, you know what, I think women are ready for opt-in. So we founded OptIn.
And you're talking to hiring managers, right? You're meeting with them, looking for opportunities for moms or for women in general. What are you seeing out there in the landscape? What are you seeing when you're talking to hiring managers? Are they open to more flexible situations?
Yes, it's been fascinating. I've been really focusing on medium to large companies here in Southern California, and I've had the opportunity to speak to a lot of different hiring managers. And what we're seeing is that they are open to offering a non-traditional, especially to open up their diversity in the workforce, which everyone is talking about. So what we're hearing is project-based is becoming very popular now, which means that when these corporations went to a leaner workforce, they have these projects that are building up on the back burner and they're not getting done. They're essential to the business, but they're not necessarily essential to have an employee do them.
Right.
So that's a really great fit for moms that want to come in and kind of get their feet wet, work on a project that could either be at home or in that corporation environment, and it depends on the setup that the mom arranges. So
it
that
can even lead to a full-time position in some cases.
Exactly, right. And it's a good way for them to take a baby step back in. And like I said, these companies, they need these projects done. So they're eager. The group that has these projects are either eager to get them off of their plate.
Right.
So it's really a win-win. So I think that's a really good way that we're kind of spreading the work out there. Something that I've been talking more about to the hiring managers on the West Coast is job shares. It's very popular in DC because it's very much set up in the government industries, I found, and NGOs. But it's a really good opportunity for someone to split a job, and so that's more of a conversation. But a lot of people are open to it, and it's amazing. All the hiring managers that I'm speaking to, how positive and how receptive they are to bringing these moms back to work. They know the value.
Right. And what's I think extra important about that is that moms, one of the struggles I think when you're taking some time off of work is that you have this gap in your resume. You had a career and you were on a track, and then you decided you wanted maybe to take some time off and be more present with your kids at home. And so now you have some time, you have this gap in your resume, the mom gap.
So
the gap,
maybe, yes.
Maybe taking on a project, it really is a win-win because it helps the mom build her resume, and then it helps a company. And so it is really great to hear that there's some more flexibility coming.
Yes, and the gap is such a big component of what we do at OptIn. I feel like sometimes it's that piece that are holding women back. I mean, even when we were in full-on careers, the thought of doing a resume was daunting.
Absolutely. I mean, I could attest to that for
yes,
sure. Yeah.
But what I'm finding now with these moms, with the right tools and the right support network, it's such a wonderful feeling of accomplishment once you do that's the first step in empowering them to say, I can do it.
Right.
So we really do spend a lot of time on that piece, the self-esteem side of it, and kind of getting them ready. And we're really looking at it from a holistic point of view, because moms, women need help with not just the resume, but with some of the other steps that'll empower them to get back into the workforce.
And you do that through OptIn, like you could.
Right, we do.
Help not only matching women with jobs, but also helping them prepare to get back into the job.
What I found through all the research in all the focus groups that I've done around this is that women want the resources. They want the camaraderie, the peer-to-peer, training. Yeah. So we designed a 6-week course that women can come and do, which is, group and one-on-one career coaching, to find that first step. What do you want to do? Really in finding their passion. And then, the resume and the social network skills. But one of the real values I think that OptIn brings is this wellness piece, because you're not just training yourself and you're not just doing your resume. You have to get everyone in your household, 2, 3, 4 people ready for this transition. You can get yourself ready, but if your house is going to fall apart, that's not going to help you succeed.
Right, that's such a big piece of it.
It's such a big piece. So we've really come out that, and one of the tools that women love to take away from the OptIn program, this is just one example, we have a lot in our toolbox, but is menu planning. We give them actual walkaways with a menu, a recipe, a picture, and the shopping list. For the 6 weeks while they're there, and they could, and that's just something that, so many times you go to the store and you spend $300 and you come home and
what's for dinner? Right.
And when you're working, you know how that is. You want to get home and you want to connect with them right then. You feel you've missed out on 2 hours of their after school activities. You don't want to be frustrated in the kitchen. So it's just another little tool that we try to give them to help the whole entire transition happen.
And it also helps you focus. If one part of that in your life is more together and organized and you feel in control, you could focus on the other piece.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why it's really a holistic approach.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kerry. That's great. Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful information. And we're so excited about OptIn, and we're so excited to partner with you too.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having us.